This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Welcome to Today in St. Louis Weekend Edition, and we're starting off this Sunday with a live look at the Japanese Festival at the Missouri Botanical Garden. The doors are opening up right now. You can still visit today and tomorrow, and we're going to learn a lot more from the Botanical Gardens in just a couple of minutes when we speak with them live. But look how beautiful it looks out there. What a great way to start your Sunday morning. Good morning to you. It's Sunday, September 3rd. I'm Sydney Stallworth. Thanks so much for waking up with us this morning. Tracy Henson is here to talk about our wonderful Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
Wonderful, depending on who you ask, but it is beautiful out there.
It is nice and it's sunny there, but it's not sunny everywhere. Let me go ahead and show you this view of the Gateway Arch this morning. That river fog has lifted, a little bit of cloud cover that's created. It's fairly low, and with that, I do expect it to move off here pretty quickly. Temperature-wise, we are sitting just at about 79 degrees at 9 a.m. That's a good indicator that it's going to be much warmer today. Our heat index is 82. Winds are out of the south, so it's pushing up that warm Gulf Coast air at 8 miles per hour. Our humidity is at 77%. Now, our heat index through the rest of the day today will get a little stifling at times between 1 and about 6 p.m. It'll feel like 95 degrees or more, peaking around 98 today. So good weather for all those pools that are kind of having their last hurrah this weekend before they close for the season. 75 degrees tonight, nice and warm. Our sunset is at 7:29. We're still seeing those winds out of the south, so tomorrow will be warm again. And I'm also tracking a chance for storms for tomorrow. I'll go over those details for you in just a few minutes.
Thank you so much, Tracy. Right now, we're following up on a very disturbing story. This morning, a 5-year-old boy is recovering after he was tased by police during a Labor Day picnic. It happened in Deloge, just 1 hour south of St. Louis. Our Diamond Palmer spoke with the family in their first interview since it happened. The family claims the Deloge Police Department didn't apologize for what happened. We want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see could be disturbing.
I could hear him screaming in the background, and I didn't really know what happened.
It's a mother's worst nightmare. Bystander video capturing the moments in which Zoe Fortenberry's son Jackson was tased. Video shows him on the left side of your screen with his uncle Jeremiah. Fun quickly turned to chaos at an annual Labor Day picnic. According to Deloge police, they deployed a taser at 2 men fighting that ended up bouncing off the ground and hitting 5-year-old Jackson.
So we had just left, and like 5 minutes later, my brother had called me and said that he asked where we was and said that there was an incident and that we needed to come back.
As soon as we opened the door and he seen that was me and his mom, he just grabbed a hold of us and started, crying.
The family says the police never apologized for their actions, and they want to know why a taser was used in such a high traffic area.
I just don't think tasers was necessary, especially in a crowd with a lot of kids and a lot of people.
According to Deloge Police Department, the first taser strike hit one suspect successfully. When the officer fired a second time, intending to hit the second suspect, that's when it hit Jackson. A day later, Jackson is back on his feet and returning to normal activities. But his family says that doesn't stop the trauma of the situation.
You don't want them to fear officers, so you have to let them know that they're not the bad guys. But then again, how do you explain how he was tased?
As for what's next for the family, they say time will tell as the Deloge Police Department proceeds.
Was everything done that should have been done? Is kind of why we're waiting on the investigation. Was this prevented or could have been prevented is the question.
Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
The Deloge Police Department's chief was not available for comment, but Jackson's family plans to meet with police on Tuesday in hopes of getting more answers. This morning, the nurses at SLUH Hospital are ready to go on strike. On Friday, the registered nurses voted in favor of authorizing a strike if their concerns remain unresolved. Since May 2022, the nurses have voiced concerns about low staffing levels and a high turnover rate. Now, if they decide to strike, the nurses will give the hospital a 10-day notice to make alternative plans for patients. Well, as we enter the new week, there are a couple of developing stories that we want to make sure that you keep your eye on, and we'll do the same as well. Now, the first is a hearing on a lawsuit on Missouri's abortion laws on Wednesday. The case involves a group of religious leaders from multiple faiths challenging Missouri's abortion restrictions. They claim the law is unconstitutional because it imposes religious doctrine on Missouri residents, violating the separation of church and state. Supporters of the law say it's based on science, not religion. Now, the second story is an arraignment for the man charged with shooting 2 Herman police officers back in March, killing one of them. Officer Adam Sullentrup and Detective Sergeant Mason Griffith were shot at a Casey's gas station in Herman. Sergeant Griffith died from his injuries, and Officer Sullentrup is still recovering. The defendant, Kenneth Lee Simpson, will be in court in Gasconade County on Thursday.